Live right now. Right in this moment. Beautiful.
Right in this moment. And you know what's really cool?
Huh.
I get to see everything for the first time. All right, Marissa will get stuff on the site. So it didn't happen right now at 1:30, but it's happening.
Yeah, so when we're done, I'll show everything off, and then within the next hour or so, we'll have the products up available for purchase.
What a compromise. Getting it done.
Yep, we're getting it done, folks. We got a lot going on. You got the orange team back here behind us. There's the gang getting things done out there. Pumpkin gang making pumpkin mugs right now. But as everyone's loading in, folks, we got about 15 people so far. I know it takes a minute or so to get people situated and organized and feeling fresh and feeling tasty. So just come on down and join in on the old-fashioned Annealer reveal, folks. It's about 1:31 on a beautiful Thursday, Septiembre the 15 or the something like that. But yeah, we're here watching from Portland. Dana, what's happening? Whatever you say, Pammy. I think there was a misspell there. Pam's in the house. Pam, I'm going to send you an email later about the package you said you sent us. I never got anything, and I'm realizing it now. So we'll double check on that. We got Mark. What is up, Mark? Janet. Mark, I don't think I've seen you in a while there. Good morning. How are you? Edith's in the house. We got Sue. Heidi, what's happening? Pammy, Wendy, what is up, Wendy? Just spoke with her on the phone yesterday. Wrote up a pretty cool custom order that we got coming up on show 182, folks. You're going to want to watch that one, I promise you that. What's happening, Kathleen? We got Mary Lou in the house. She's heading out the door, but she wanted to say hi real quick before she was on her way out the door. Super cool. Nice to see these familiar names. Everyone joining in. We are hustling around here. We are going to town. I skipped lunch today. I'm going to have to figure something out because, folks, I get the hangries bad. And you've seen me on the experimental show without the hangries getting angry. So we can't jump into the experimental show after this and film it for Sunday if I don't get some food. So I'm going to have to go sneak around and find something in the dark corner or something. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. But few more names jumping in. Nice to see you guys. Look at the beautiful spread we got. We got a lot of products here. A couple extra ones. These are from Tuesday's show that we can explain. I'll explain maybe a little more, but not too much to talk about with that one. And Vilda, thank you very much. Maybe I was too sassy with everyone about the haircut on Tuesday. Just didn't know what to talk about it, you know. It just kind of is what it is. I just went to the barber and was like, just get it gone, you know, just take it shorter. And she just went to town and wrote down all the notes on how it went and everything. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So it's good. It'll grow back and whatever. It's getting figured out. But that's the deal. Let me get into this action right here, folks. You know how it goes. If you guys have questions, if you guys want to see something up in closer detail or whatever it may be, just holler at the chat and let us know what the situation is. And I'll be watching for your comments, and I'll be getting after these products. Now, some of these aren't going to be for sale. There's two of them in particular that we're going to have to glue or do something because this was kind of almost like an experimental Tuesday show. And if you guys watched on Tuesday, let me know what you thought of the mushrooms. And I'd love to hear what everyone's favorite is once I go through all these because Michelle had a new idea for a mushroom. I really like it. Chris may be on the fence about it. Joey may be on the fence about it. I don't know. We gotta walk through it, and in the end, really, it takes the whole team to make a product happen, and so that's what we're doing. We're thinking about it. We tried it out on the show. We'll try it out a million more times before we actually come to the final product. So this is just the tip of the mushroom. But here we go. The first one was Michelle. She showed us the idea she had and what she wanted to do, and this is that. She blew out a long sphere. She tweezed open the bottom of it so that it has a nice base on it, so it sits like so on the table. I think you guys can see that just fine. And then she made separately a cap that would sit on the top. Now, this was Michelle's first attempt at it, all of our first attempts. That is what we call precarious, folks. Quite precarious. So we'll see if the autofocus works. If not, I'll adjust it myself. But let's see here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you see that connection on the top underneath is not that strong. So we'll show you Chris's. This is an upgrade to this idea, but there's also some other ideas we have about it that we'll discuss on later shows. I love the idea of the base. I love the idea of interchangeable stems and mushroom caps. I think it's super cool. They can all be different styles, different colors, and people can mix and match and be a part of. Sorry, Nolan. Be a part of. There he is back there. Be a part of the action and whipping something together in their own style. You know, it's a mixture. It's a collaboration piece, and that's kind of how it goes. So let me know what you guys think of that idea. If you'd be interested, if you'd come to the Glass Academy, if you're searching for a Glass Academy original full-piece mushroom design, like one of these perhaps, or like Joey's, or if you would be open to the idea of interchanging and buying a new cap and a new stem each year and then switching them around each year so you got a fresh setup. Let me know what you think about that, you guys. I'd love to see that in the comments, and that's what we'll do. Pam caught up Tuesday. Love to hear it. She's liking it. She's liking it. Could be a metal pin and a magnet on the other. This is very true. Very true. A lot to think about on these for sure. And then glue always works, UV glue. But the reality is that's not what we're trying to do. The talent of a glass blower is to make a complete product on the pipe, knock it off, and have it be complete. There's other styles of glass blowing, cold working, and other ways that you can add to the piece, but gluing products doesn't seem like what we want to be doing, per se. So that's that. Then Joey went, and Joey just wanted to make a mushroom in kind of old style fashion, which is totally cool, and it turned out amazing. And this was the only one we actually got onto the website during the show, and this one did sell. Look at those spots on it. Really cool how this smoothed out and this still has the texture on the cap. This is like a really classic. And then look at the facets on the bottom. I'm actually pretty darn impressed with the way Joey put this one together. The craftsmanship of it is really high end. I haven't had time to polish any of these mushrooms yet, so next we will grind, or we'll diamond saw it here, and we'll polish the bottom of it, and then it'll be able to have a chopstick that goes up into it and into your plant. But this is a serious nice one. I got to remember who got it. If I'm not mistaken, it could be Sue. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the order sheet here, but somebody got an amazing, sweet mushroom, and that one is, that's a nice one. That's a nice one from Joey for sure. Let's see. We like interchangeable magnets on there is an interesting idea for sure, Nicole. A couple magnets that would stick together. I like that. Norman, yep. Trust Joey. Real nice. Love the spots. You got it, Vilda. We got to check it out. Oh, yeah. And Sue is the one that got Joey's mushroom. I love to hear it. That's going to be a sweet outdoor piece. Pretty darn nice. Then we went to, it was my turn, and this one, folks, you know, what the heck, not too proud of it, but it's cool. I don't know if it really looks like a mushroom, but my idea was to make a wider cap like this with a hole so that we could make a completed piece that goes in there and then isn't precarious like the other ones. Obviously, the stem didn't, or the cap didn't work out how I liked it. It's way too small. It's a weird, awkward, not so tasty situation, but the stem here is pretty cool with the water droplets, and you can see the magnification effect that those water droplets have on the stem. It's pretty cool, and I think that that little kind of piece here might be something we can play with and see how that works in the future. We're gonna have to check it out and see. That's one that, like I was saying, other than this is smoothed out nice, but other than grinding and polishing the bottoms, that's something that we can make them on the pipe and put that spire on there, and it would be a completed piece. And then whatever mushroom cap you go for, maybe we stick them in a bunch of sand so you see just the tops of them, and you pull them out, and you're like, ooh, I like this one. Ooh, I like that one. Could be cool. Could be cool. Dollop of glass on top. Yeah, the way he pulled, the way he gathered on that stem and gathered up clear on the end of it makes a really beautiful connection on his mushroom for sure. Oh yeah, so that's mine. That one's not going to be for sale unless someone really wants it. They can reach out to us, but either is Michelle's because it's a little bit precarious. The one we will sell in the next 3, actually, 2 that will be for sale, and then we have the giveaway, starts with Chris's here. Now this one is a loose piece here, but it's a much stronger scenario than the original design. So first of all, just check out his sweet stem he's got going on. Super natural with total like rooty mushrooms. What do you call them? Roots? Tendrils? Mushroom tendrils coming down. Super cool. And then this cap is super tight as well. Look at that action. White on red. And you know white and red never work together unless they're big spots like this. There's enough room that the edge of these is all a little bit darker, but the middle, the white stays strong. And there's our cap on the top. That rounded sphere that it'll sit right on there, real cozy. What? Yeah. Mycelium, that's right, the mycelium of the mushroom. So this is actual mycelium right here, folks. You're seeing it in the flesh. Pretty cool. I actually talked about that in the live feed before. Talked about mycelium. That's a really cool mushroom right there. I'm not going to hold it up in the air and balance it, but it does sit pretty darn nice like so. You can spin it a little bit depending on the direction, but it's a little precarious. Perhaps we'll glue that one. We probably will. And we'll put it up for sale, and perhaps in the notes, if you guys want it glued, let us know. We'll glue it. If not, and you want to leave it separate like that, we're just going to glue it. It's a little precarious. We're going to glue it. I'm going to glue it. So that's what we'll do right there with that. Super organic looking, Nicole. That was Chris's. That's a gorgeous piece. These are all going to be on the website in about an hour or so, folks. Then we got to mine, and Chris was like, that's too nice for the giveaway. We can't give it away, which happens from time to time. But check this guy out. This guy's straight from Willy Wonka. I love how thin and delicate this got up here, almost like blowing out a pumpkin. The bottom of it looks super tight. And then you got 3 watery. And look at the way the pink kind of turns purple when you're looking through those blue water droplets. This is a really cool one. I'm pretty happy with this. The base, Chris put 2 different greens in. Looks super good. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty gorgeous down there. A little surprise. And of course, you got the GA stamp right there, right yonder. That's looking pretty good. I'm in love with this one. That one's going to be for sale on the website. That's just a pretty tasty piece. And pretty nice mushroom action right there. All right, Sandy's in the house. What's happening, Sandy? We got Vicky from Seattle. MB, appreciate the compliments very much. Thanks, Pam. Thank you, Janet. It's a really cool one. Here's going to be the giveaway. This is one Chris made. Now, look at this is an iridescent color we use all the time called the gold brown, but I'm not sure to you guys, I don't have anything to compare it to on the table here per se, but he put it over recycle, which always affects the color a little bit. Look at the kind of like deep amberish action with that blue metallic sheen. And there's like some hints of like some yellow in there. It's a really beautiful, super tight piece. Little tip on it, that's something cool he added to it. And then the same as kind of mine, you can see where it spreads out. The color gets a little thinner on top from the optics. But nice green base. I love sticking it off center like that, so it's got like a little puddle over here a little bit. Kind of looks like a putting green. Little fold in the glass right here. GA stamp on the side. And actually, look at this beautiful swirl. Let's see if you can see it this way. Right down here is looking really nice. Gorgeous piece right there. That's going to be the giveaway for next week, folks. We will sign that piece as the giveaway, put the show number on it, and someone's going to be winning that for free next week. We saw that, and I haven't seen Sharon's not here now, but Sharon Watch won her first giveaway. Pumpkin, actually, on last Tuesday's show. So hopefully maybe next week someone that's been watching for a very, very long time will win a giveaway as well, because the Wheel of Names doesn't mess around. You know, that's how we spin all our names. You add all the emails, about 100. We average 120, I believe it is, per show, and we spin that wheel of names, and what happens happens. But if you have one in the last 6 months, you're not liable to win again until another 6 months later. You know what I mean. After 6 months, you're good to go. So congratulations to Sharon once again. A lot of beautiful pieces here, folks. Another piece, a lot of interest in this slumped goblet, and we told you the story about that, and I originally posted a picture of it on the Glass Academy Addicts page. So that piece is going to be for sale on the Gathering Point page. We're going to put up the flower from the experimental show on the Glass Academy Addicts, or not on the Glass Academy Addicts, the Glass Academy website. This little guy, little fella, little wiggly flower. He's super cool. Could go in a plant, could go anywhere. That'll be available on the old Gathering Point page on our website. And no questions. Mark, Joey's doing amazing. And yeah, pretty much, I actually did film a VIP video again the other day, so I believe Sam posts those on Fridays or whenever she gets around to it, but I think it's going to be Friday. So we got another VIP video coming for you guys. A little bit of the handiwork behind Tanya's splash and the way we ground it in the cold working room. It's some cool information, about a 3-minute video for you all. So if you are a VIP member, if you pay $4.99 a month and the sponsor of this show, we appreciate you. Hope that information's cool to you. And we are working on getting a nice rubric, a nice regimented system about to make sure we know when we're giving handouts to you guys, when the important shows are coming up, because you guys don't have to purchase a $20 VIP ticket for our October Pumpkin Show. So that's super cool. I will also say that next week, folks, you want to be on the show. This Sunday, and I should have said it earlier at the beginning of the show, should have said it at the end, but this Sunday on our e-news, through the internet, through all of our email followers, we are revealing our 2022 signature pumpkin. We're also revealing the donation spot that proceeds are going to, a portion of the proceeds, and it's going to be a big deal because we're really proud of this pumpkin this year. It's going to be the signature throughout up to December. We're also having tailing off of the same color pattern and a signature ornament, and we'll have a signature candy cane. Those will be released more towards the holiday season. But if you're not already on our e-news situation, you want to join that to know what that pumpkin is. On Tuesday, we're going to feature the signature pumpkin, and it's going to be for pre-sales only. We need to understand what we're up against. We're in the height of our busy season. We're making as much as we can during the week for the Renaissance and for here and for you guys. So that's going to be for pre-sales, and then I think we say it'll be 2 weeks after that we'll start shipping out the pumpkins. So super exciting. It's about that time. September 17th is going to be the day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 18th. One of those days. It's Sunday, folks, and it'll be coming out on the e-news. Once we get that done, we'll start to put some out in the gallery, and we'll explain that to you guys, but we're going to have it on the show on Tuesday, and it's super exciting. I promise you guys will not be disappointed. It's a really, really beautiful pumpkin. So that's all the information for you all. We're going to get to the experimental show. I'm going to join all these orange-shirted folk back here, and we're going to film something up for you guys to watch on your beautiful Sunday morning with a coffee, depending on where you're watching from. And we're going to grab some lunch, and we're going to get back to it. We got a beautiful day ahead of us, and I hope you guys are doing amazing out there. Things are rolling smooth. Thank you very much.